Hello guys, and welcome to this little tutorial on how to make a stamp brush in Procreate 5. So first of all, what are stamp brushes useful for? Those are great, for example, if you want to have a signature, so you don't have to draw it every time, you can just use it as a stamp. Or if you have things that you draw really often, let's say like a star kind of thing, or for example zodiac constellations, you can just simply create stamp brushes for things that you draw really often, so you don't have to redraw them all the time. So for today's tutorial, I'm gonna walk you through how to make a stamp brush, and we will do a snowflake. And also I prepared a little brush set for you guys that you can download for free. I will put a link for that down below in the description box. So for drawing a snowflake, you can do this either completely by hand, or you can set up a drawing assistant. And you do this, you go on the canvas, you go to drawing guide, and you can edit it. So you can use the symmetry, you go to options, and then you can select how you wanna, what kind of symmetry you want. I'm gonna choose this one here, and I go to done. And this just makes it a bit easier if you really want clean lines that don't look too hand-drawn, but also if you like the hand-drawn feeling more, feel free to don't use this. So for example, if you want to do a signature, it's usually better to not use any drawing assistants, obviously. So yeah, let's start. Actually, first I'm gonna turn the assistants off for now, as the first thing I'm gonna do is just simply draw a line like this, and you can hold down so that the line is straightened. And I'm also gonna do this for this line here. So this is the finished snowflake, and what you're gonna do now is you add another layer, put it underneath, and you fill it with white. You can also do this reverse, like if you draw with white, you fill the background layer with black. Then you merge these two layers, and then you copy it. You can also save it as a PNG, but I think copying is a bit more easy. What you do now is you go to your brushes, you go to this little plus sign here, and then you go to shape, go to edit, go import, and you can either choose a photo now, or if you copy it, you can simply paste that. And then you just tap it with 2 fingers to invert the shape. If you did like draw with white and add the black background, you don't have to do this, but if you did it like I did, you have to invert it. Go to done, and then we have to change a few settings, because now if I would just, yeah, it's really not looking good now. So first we go to stroke path and we bring the spacing all the way up. Then we go to taper, and we can bring this down. Shape, we already did that. We don't have to change anything for grain, except if you want some texture in your stamp. we can leave rendering what makes as it is, and color dynamics we really don't have to do anything there, except you want your brush to change like colors, so like this. But if you just want a simply plain white stamp brush, you do nothing with color dynamics, we can leave that. And then for Apple Pencil, we bring the opacity down to 0, because you see you want to have a clear stem. And then for the properties, we increase the size. We also use stamp preview, and you can turn this on or off how you want. And for about this brush, you can just name this brush, and you can even like sign it who did the brush, and add your name and even a picture. And that's basically it. Let's do another run, and I show you another way on how to create your brush that's a little bit easier if you have already done a stamp brush. So this is the second one we did, and just as we did before, I'm gonna fill the background layer, and I'm gonna merge these, and I'm gonna copy. But what I'm gonna do now is I actually duplicate this brush that we used before, and now I simply have to change the shape and maybe rename it, and that's all we have to do, so we don't have to go through all the settings. So that's a lot faster if you already did a stamp brush and want to keep the settings, just want to change the object of what you want to stamp. And now, as a little bonus mini tutorial, I want to show you how you can make your snowflake look a little bit more frosty with those effects. And that's pretty simple. You just use your stamp brush and then you go to adjustments, liquify, make sure that crystals is selected. You can change the size, and then you simply draw on the lines, and you can see that this makes the snowflake look, yeah, a bit more frosty, and I just think it's a really nice effect. So yeah, I hope this helps you. It's really simple, really easy, and super fast. And there you go. You have a snowflake that looks a bit more frosty than the plain stamp version. Also, I prepared this little brush set of 11 snowflake brushes for you that you can download for free on my Gam store link. I will put the link in the description box down below, so feel free to check it out and grab these little snowflake brushes. They're pretty simple and basic, but I hope you enjoy them.